How's it going, everyone? Be Humbled here, and welcome to Spectrobes Origins. Unfortunately for this episode, since it was the first recording of the day in the batch I was doing, I did not realize my mic was not hooked up to my computer. So I completely went through this entire episode with no commentary recorded. So I'm gonna be doing this a little bit botched, unfortunately. I'm gonna just be giving my voiceover and thoughts as I go through the episode, and it's been a while since I've seen this footage, so let's see how much of this I actually remember, which is kind of disappointing because this was a pretty big episode for a Sliso here, but sometimes things just happen, you gotta roll with it. So let's get going. Alright, so in the last episode we got to this floor, and I vaguely remember hearing the sound for the legendary weapons when I was like kind of going around the room, so I think I was just trying to find what room the legendary weapon is. And I believe I was correct. Let's see if door 1 is the correct choice here. You can kind of hear it by like bass, like how loud it gets when you get in front of the doors, so I think that's what I was doing. Oh god, it's gonna be so interesting to see like what I remember from this episode. Yep, there's a legendary weapon. And we cleared the battle. I remember like a lot of these rooms are just gonna be really repetitive battles, so I'm probably gonna cut most of them out. And then I don't know why I wasn't just interacting with the pedestal here. Oh, I had a... Oh yeah, that's for some reason I got confused. I was like, I need the child Spectrobes still to use the pedestal. And I was like, I am completely wrong, and I will probably figure that out soon. Oh my gosh, it's so funny to remember that. But yeah, no, I made a mad dash back to the save point because I got very confused. Alright, let's see if I realize my mistake. Yep, I definitely realized my mistake. Oh, that's so funny. I completely blocked that out of my memory. It's so funny looking back and being like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And it's like, I can I know a lot of people like across like all various gaming channels kind of have that reaction too, like, why are you doing this? And it's like funny to just be watching your own video and being like, why? Why do that? Why do this? It's so funny, just you can kind of see where viewers come from sometimes. But I think for this one, we just continue to go around the different rooms here to try to figure out which was the elevator, since all the doors looked pretty much the same. There was no differentiation, kind of like the first room that we had of these doors. So I believe we just kind of went around and fought every single battle until we finally guessed it right. Let's see, door number 2, was this one it? Nope. Alright, cleared battle 2 here. I do like how this tower does utilize other elements. It's not just all sky types. It does keep you on the toes, but just picking up a lot of the mineral and stuff around here before we move on. I still haven't figured out what exactly these are. I don't know if they're like generators or just crawl, like machines, or I don't know, just energy or something. No idea. I don't think that was ever really explained in the game what those green electrical things were. So basically we just continue on to the next room here. Just great. No clues at all for this one. Just hit or miss. Yeah, and I don't see or hear anything in particular. Yeah, the only thing that was really hearing wise was the legendary weapon tune. So I don't think you can hear the static of like those crawl energy things from the doors outside. So no, door number 3. And I believe, yep, chose wrong again. Alright, 3rd battle cleared. I will say that Starbucks was pretty like essential here, getting rid of those plant crawl. because he just blazed right through all of them. No pun intended. There we got Iopod, or Alpod, I have no idea how to pronounce that still. I think this is room 4 now. Something tells me I still didn't get it even at room 4. Oh yeah, I just went back and healed because we did take a bit of damage there. Let's see, is room 4 correct? Did we do it? I have a feeling no. Because I remember this room taking a very long time to find the elevator for. Nope, not it either. Alright, another room, another battle.
Go.
So, just collect my victories or spoils of victory here.
Go.
Mystery pod. I can't remember if that was a new fossil or if that was a mineral. I'm sure I will find out later this episode or in the first of the next episode. Ooh, attack mineral. We don't see, I don't feel like we find attack, defense, or is it guard minerals? We don't really find those very often. At least I don't. This isn't the right one either. What are we gonna do, Rollin? Let's see if a Spectrobe has any kind of luck figuring out which door is right, because I'm stumped. Something tells me I still didn't get it, even on the next door. This is door number 5 now? Yeah, door number 5. Do we do it this time? Nope. Alright, room 6 cleared.
Go.
Again, just grabbing our spoils of victory here.
Go.
Ooh, another Shimapod. Alright.
Go.
It's kind of sad, even with like those higher minerals, like the pink minerals and stuff, they really don't level your Spectrobes up that very much. Or give you like a lot of experience. So quickly go heal because we have the save point here, because why not? Why not just keep everyone nice and healthy? Then I think maybe door 7 might be it. I think we only had 2 rooms up to this point. It was like a 50-50 shot. And we did it, finally. 7 rooms later. I feel like the next one was a battle room, if I recall. But getting very, very high up in this tower. Still have no idea how this tower stands. No idea. Like, it's just not possible to have a tower that tall. Oh, yep. Floor 503. Oh yeah, one of the mini bosses. Oh yeah, I love this one because this one looks like a squid. Oh yeah, I remember this guy. I was like so excited that we were battling like a squid like Yeah, I think I realized he was a sky type, so I kind of just changed up a couple things here. Yeah, put the Dawn out front. Yeah, basically just switched everything to Earth type here. Yeah, this squid was so cool. It has like lightning attacks and stuff like that. If you can't tell, I really like squids, but my channel mascot. Or icon, whatever you want to call it. I don't really think it's like a mascot really, but I like squids. Yeah, so it's not very effective. I can't remember if I switched. Just like there's some good-ish damage as long as I hit the weak point. But yeah, I think we're gonna swap out the weapons. Yeah, I think I was just trying to see what my options were with the earth type at this point. The only other thing I had was like besides the lance, it was a Shima glove. Which, I still don't like this glove. It's very slow. Like, extremely slow. And doesn't really have a great range. At least some of the gloves, like, they'll let you attack forward, but this one just goes straight down. Well, that did a lot. Yeah, it's really hard to combo with, like, the glove, too. This one in particular, but we did take him out. And the Dawn did not gain a level, unfortunately. Yes, we did it. Now, the only question is, are we anywhere near the top yet? Only the ancient builders of this tower could answer that for sure, but something tells me we're getting close. Yeah, I think we were pretty close. I think there might have been only like one or two more levels left, if I recall.
Go.
Shimapod, another Shimapod.
Go.
Something I learned, and I'll probably touch on this, I believe, the next episode, is it's good to hang on to fossils that you like. Don't like excavate them, just keep them as their unexcavated fossil forms because of the scaling in this game. That way you don't have to go back and re-excavate, re-find fossils. I learned that very, very late in this game. It wouldn't be as bad as if there was like instant teleportation and stuff between save points. It wouldn't be that bad, but no, we don't have that in this game. Oh yeah, we got another mini boss here. I forgot they did two right after each other. Or, you know, one after each other here. So we're just setting up the team. I think I wanted to see if there's an option besides the Shima glove I could use. But unfortunately, not really. I tried out the lance just to see how it worked, but I have a strong feeling I switched the weapon in mid-battle. These guys, sky ghosties I like to call them. So lenses are interesting. It's just, it gives you, or it makes you very open when you're charging your attack. So it's kind of why I like the swords, because you do very quick combos and you don't leave yourself as open as you do with other weapons. And maybe there's different types of weapons, legendary weapons, that kind of contradict that, but from my experience, the swords have been my favorite so far. Because I just keep getting hit because I can't get my attack up fast enough. Yeah, I keep missing. Okay, one down, that's good. Oh, I leveled up, okay. Oh, these guys with like weird arms. Yeah, they have a good defense against like stab weapons. Dawn did pretty good damage to them. Yeah, just do that and we should be set. And Dawn still didn't gain a level. Just go grab some spoils, go grab minerals and stuff, see what we can get here.
Go.
More Shimapods. Ooh, Giga Rice Ball's good.
Go.
I do wish there was like a market or something where you could go buy rice balls and stuff like that. Like I know apparently you can get rice balls from someone in Whiterra if you run out of them. But it would be great to have the option, like maybe exchange minerals for rice balls and stuff outside of the lab. Just that way you don't have to go hunting for materials. Oh, I remember this. This was like a puzzle. Which made absolutely no sense to me. And you'll see why. Now what? Now I think we're supposed to use the moving floors to move between the floating platforms. Okay, but which floors and which platforms? Great question, Roland, because it did not make sense to me. It just kind of went.
Go.
Oh yeah, and I forgot you have to actually press like an action button to use the platforms. Like there is no way you can tell where these platforms are supposed to go. I was like, alright, I guess just can't go that way again. See, like you think it would go across, but no, it just goes there. Which is fine because we actually got to the pedestal. And I learned from my previous mistakes I don't need the Spectrobe to awaken the weapon at this point. And we got another gun. Scar Cannon. Got a new weapon. Can't wait to try it out. You guys always say that. I think I did this out of sheer luck. I was like, maybe this one's the right one. Yep. Like, it was just pure luck I got through that on the first try. Like, there's no indications or anything for those floor tiles. Nothing. Oh yeah, then this. This was a very interesting room. This is like the room right before the top of the tower, I believe. It's kind of cool because it just starts moving up and you can kind of see the outside as the floor moves. So we're very, very close at this point. But we're gonna do this pretty big fight here, and I think at some point in this battle, the game itself actually started to glitch out a bit. Like, I think there was just too much happening for the game here. Yeah, it started to lag. The game itself started to lag. Like, the Wii was struggling with this at this point. I guess between the action, the floors moving, things were just not going great for the game. I was actually like, oh gosh, is my Wii going to crash? But thankfully it did not. So these guys aren't too bad with the sword and the Dawn kind of wreaking havoc over here. These guys are annoying. These plant guys. I don't think I realized they were plants until like a little later. John just looks like a giant like hamster. I don't know why. He just reminds me of a giant hamster when he moves. Why are they going to rain? Why are they going to Star Fox? I'm questioning my own decisions watching this. Yeah, why did I do that? That was a silly move on my part. I guess it's working. Ouch. Oh, I'm sorry. And my health is going down too. Yeah, you spam those rice balls. Alright, we've got Brownie out here now. And I am poisoned. I think there's a third wave. Yep. I think I switched back into the Dawn because my attack gauge was almost full. I saved my attack gauge for next wave or next battle. There we go. Battle cleared.
Whoa! Gina, check out the view of Menahot from here.
Beautiful. And informative, too. It solves the mystery of the tower.
Huh?
It's a memorial to Menahot. A place to remember all the casualties of that war.
So why am I thinking of Colin suddenly?
'Cause you're homesick.
Nah, I just hope the same thing never happens there.
Me too.
Oh no, Gina. Yeah, I see it. Here it comes. Careful now, that it's that crawl again. Oh, here comes Scout, coming to get you. And he's got an antenna with him this time. He's like a juiced up bug. So now we get into the final boss battle of Slicer here. And I remember this taking a little bit of time just because this guy likes to jump around so much. At least I did good chunk damage to him.
Over there!
Adamant, yeah, Adamant and head's like the weak point of him. Ouch. Poor Dom. But he kind of does the same thing that the Earth boss did. He'll kind of like hide sometimes, which is really annoying. And why I didn't get out of the way? Okay. Kind of got out of the way attack. He was like going full. What are those things in Star Wars that have the really long legs? I can't remember what they're called, but he looked like one of those for a sec, just standing on his legs like that. Oh, there goes Heidi mode. He's like, I'm charging up my lasers, and I'm gonna fire them at you. Oh, poor Spike. Spike just got slapped in the face. And I think the key is like, just get your Spectrum to hit the legs while you just stay back. Ouch. At least you can hit him in the face like that. And did some damage, not a ton. He's back on the battlefield now. Oh, ouch. I don't know why I didn't learn to run away when he starts doing that. Now it's Star Fox's turn. I forgot I had the gauge filled on Star Fox. Which does help. The gauges, having the gauges filled before a boss battle is very helpful. Man, I can't hit him. Get him, Star Fox. Yeah, you get him. Oh, ouch. Not much more left. But I still let Starbucks go down. At least I didn't sacrifice all my Spectrobes like I did that one boss battle. And he just got smacked in the face by the laser. Missing got out of that one. There we go. Overall, not too bad of a boss battle.
It's Scout! Can you help him?
He's okay. No major damage detected. He's gonna be just fine.
Oh man, is that great news? I mean, the thought of him getting destroyed in that battle, that's just great to hear.
And we cleared the boss. A shard on the very top of a ridiculously tall tower? Who would have guessed? You can say that again. But I'm not complaining. We got Scout and the shard. Yep, mission accomplished. And we got a shard. That's one more shard. Let's hope the next one is easy to find. I bet Tidy can't wait to see his buddy again. Great news, Teddy. We found your friend Scout. Extra long pause for some reason, I guess. Alright. You found Scout? Oh, joy. Yeah, but he hasn't come to yet. Probably due to the shock of that parasite crawl. Don't worry, Tidy. I'll patch him up like new. Please, Gina, do whatever it takes. I'll donate any of my circuits, wires, or chips if that would help. I think she can handle it, Tidy. Let's get out of her way so she can concentrate. I hope Scout will be okay. Perhaps we should go check. Relax, Tidy. There's nothing Gina can't fix. Well, alright then. But you do have a point, Tidy. I mean, what's taking her so long? It appears you need to relax too, Rowland. Besides, there is nothing that Gina cannot fix. Let us wait here patiently for her to finish. Huh? Didn't I just say that? Oh, I see. You really do believe in Gina, don't you? Affirmative. Do you not believe in her too, Rowland? If she cannot fix Scout, I do not know what I will do. Hey, calm down. Of course I believe in her. She's gonna patch Scout up just as good as new. You'll see. And besides, you're asking for trouble by questioning her mechanical genius. Trouble? You mean like tearing Scout apart or throwing him out of an airlock into outer space? That would be terrible. I cannot bear to be separated from him again. Whoa, that was a joke, Tidy. A joke. No need to freak out. Maybe Gina should install a chip that helps you guys understand jokes.
That's it. All done.
My apologies for any inconvenience to you, Tidy.
Scout!
Watch it! It took a lot of hard work to get him up and running again.
Scout! 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 Scout!
Oh, thank you, Gina. Thank you for repairing me. I know you must be going soon, but can you take a look at this for us? It's a dear friend of ours. It has remained with us since we first came to this place. Yes, but several decades ago it suddenly fossilized and it has not moved since. We were wondering if you might be able to return it to its original state. Sure, we can awaken fossils. Wait, this isn't your average fossil. I think it's the kind that stores memories. Really? Let's see what it remembers before we awaken it.
Such a desolate place. I can see how it might get lonely. I want you to stay here. I'd like for you to keep them company. Listen, this is a sacred place. Take good care of it. I've kept something from you, I'm afraid.
What are you talking about?
I know about that strange fluid.
What?
It's our sole hope. The only way we'll ever rival their power. With it, we could end all wars. You do see that?
Yes. Of course I do. How long have you known?
Ever since the day you first stumbled on it. I was keeping watch on you. I had to. Anyway, I witnessed the incident in the lab.
You.
Yes. And you need to go further. Much further. Not that I'm criticizing your efforts, but we need a far purer sample of this source. It's crucial. We have to find it. You know I'm right. This is too important to just sit on.
Crux, think.
If one of us could imbue ourselves with the same power as the Crawl, it would be over. We could single-handedly end this war. Grant, don't you see it was you who showed the way? Come on, you know that I'm right. What's more noble than saving the universe? Well?
Power like that, it isn't safe in human hands.
My hands. Admit it, that's what you mean, right? You're gonna keep it all for yourself! That's the truth, isn't it?
So this little guy was left behind by the Spectrum Master. But that conversation between the Spectrum Master and Commander Grant has me worried. It was just like we saw something we weren't supposed to. Yeah, what was all that about the Commander keeping the Crawl's power all to himself? Well, I guess the questions can wait till later. First, we should try awakening this child-form fossil. Yes, please take him with you. Yes, I believe Spectro should be with a Spectrum Master. Thanks, guys. We'll take good care of him for you. Well, I hate to say goodbye, but we have to get back to Wyterra. We got Tomazoa fossil. And now we go back to the ship. Oh yeah, they had like extra dialogue. The reason behind this tower's construction was the Great Crawl War. Until that time, the Crawl would invade the Caillou system every so often. But the heroic efforts of the many Spectrobes and Spectrum Masters of the day kept the people safe. So they were kind of like their system's planetary patrol or something? Did something happen to destroy the power balance? You know, like a Crawl attack greater than anyone before? Precisely, but it's still a mystery as they suddenly mounted such a massive invasion. I guess I paused a lot here. The Spectrum Masters bravely faced the Crawl's overwhelming numbers. But before long, the entire Caillou system was plunged into what we know now as the Great Crawl War. It must have been a dreadful war, and by the time it was over, the entire planet of Menahat had been laid to waste. Countless Spectrobes and their masters had sacrificed their lives to protect the people of this system. In the end, there were but a handful of Spectrum Masters left. Time passed, but their numbers never recovered. Perhaps you are the descendant of one of those survivors, Rollin. Wow, so you're the latest in Galactus Peacekeepers. That's quite a load to bear, huh, Rollin? Jeez, Gina, way to pile on the pressure. But don't worry, I've already made up my mind to do whatever it takes to keep the system safe. After all, I'm a Spectrum Master, and it's my duty to keep the universe safe from all and any threats. Oh yeah, long time ago. Long ago, before this tower was even built, there were many more Spectrobes than there are today. You mean during the age of the ancients, several thousands of years ago? Yes, Manhattan was still the central planet in the Caillou system, and its cities were teeming up not only Spectrobes, but also Spectrum Masters. Wow, so there was a time where Spectrobes and Spectrum Masters weren't that unusual? Yes, and Scout and I had many friends, both human and Spectrobe. The mural on the first floor of this tower actually depicts Menahat during that period. Its cities were full of soaring skyscrapers. None rivaled this tower in height, but they were impressive nevertheless. Sounds like our home planet calling, but it's hard to imagine what Menahat was anything ever like that. Forgive me for asking, but don't you and Scout ever get lonely here? Yeah, if we were to take your little Spectro friend with us, it would really just be you two here. As caretakers of this tower, we must remain here and maintain the tower for as long as we are able. It is true that we have far fewer friends than we had once in ages past. But now that Scout is back safe and sound, we will never be alone, for we have each other. And we must not forget you, Gina or Roland. We are now friends, are we not? Huh? Oh, I mean... We will remain in this tower for hundreds or perhaps thousands of years to come. Please do stop up again. Sometimes your descendants will also be welcomed with open arms too. Sounds great. Thanks, Tidy. I just hope the future is as peaceful as the one where our descendants are free to visit the Caillou system again. And with that, we are going to call it an episode here and actually have correct audio in the next one. So, thank you guys for watching, and remember to stay kind and be humbled.